Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome in, everybody. What everybody think about that intro? I'm not an intro maker like Ken is.
No, that was great.
That's about my finest work right there.
That's awesome. No, you did great, man.
So, yeah, guys, as everybody, I guess, can tell, we are releasing the second of the pork series for Clint and the Captain Stash. Clint and Mandy in the Captain Stash. Mandy is the brains and the muscle both behind the whole operation there. Clint just drives her around. He drives her to product shows and stuff like that. And he checks the mail every day. That's right. What he does.
Hey, right. He smokes a cigar and drinks the scotch. That's
exactly right.
So here in just a second, guys, we will give y'all the scent of this. But real quick, if you look down at the bottom of the screen there, you will see that Socially 15 is worth 20% right now, and it will be so until midnight. Now, at midnight, that code will not drop back down to 15%. It will go away forever. There will no longer be a Socially 15, and the reason for that is this right here. Check the bottom of the screen again. Clint has graciously started an affiliate program, and he has selected me and Walt as his first two affiliates. And our codes will be, mine will be SB10 and Walt's will be Prime 10. So not to bring up other companies, but if you all seen what Corey with Weatherbeard's just done, this is really similar to that. Not exactly, but this is kind of similar to that. A bunch of the 15% codes have dropped. And now we're going to be doing affiliate codes that are 10%. You know, I mean, yeah, 5% is 5%, but it's not that much. So, just everybody kind of keep that in mind.
Yeah.
It does, again, it's an affiliate code, so it does support our channels. So anybody that uses that, we appreciate it. But for tonight, use Socially 15, and that will be 20%. So real quick, we will go through and say hi to everybody, and then we will give you the scent of Port Royal, and then it'll be available on the website as well. So as always, we've got Vato checking in first. I think Vato's got a wrench now, if I'm not mistaken. Vato might have a wrench. I know he does. I'm just kidding. And then we got Ken. Ken calling first. He got prioritized, though, by Wiley and Vato both. But anyway, Wiley, what's going on, brother? Who else do we got? We got Ron. There's another wrench. And then we got Nick H. Nick, what's going on, bro?
What's up, Nick?
Uh-oh. My comments jumped. Oh, crap. You know what? That happens to me every week. Steven, what's going on, buddy? You know what? We need to get Steven on the show one of these days. We got Billy Rogers. Billy, what's up, man? Billy's been pretty scarce here lately. I think he's been pulling some overnight work or some really long shifts, actually. He's been pretty scarce. Ripkin, what's up, my dude? Josue, I don't know. I think everybody on screen has probably seen that cup that Josue made me with my logo on it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Donald, what's going on, brother? Got Christos checking in all the way from Greece. And it jumped again. Dang. I mean, keep the comments coming, guys. It's not, you ain't going to hurt my feelings, but it just keeps jumping. StreamYard's fault. Brett, what's going on, buddy?
What's up,
I didn't
Brett?
know if he was at work or not. We got Pete Gallardo. Welcome. Have I seen Pete in? Yeah, Pete's been in here before, I'm pretty sure. Pete's been in here before, I'm pretty sure. Logan, what's going on, buddy? Okay, nice, Josue, nice. All right, guys, so real quick, is everybody ready to figure out this scent? Hoity-toity. That's a good one. All right, guys, I'm going to roll another little short video clip, and that will give y'all the scent of Port Royal. So here we go. there it is. So we got teakwood, we got tobacco leaf, we've got, let me read it here. I'm gonna start over because I didn't put it in order. We've got teakwood, leather, tobacco leaf, amber, oud, tonka, and peppercorn. So this was there was oud for sure, Josue. Tonka, that's my name. So for me, when we got the first tester of this, it smelled, it had a familiarity to it. I was like, I feel like I've smelled something like this before. It wasn't nothing exact. It was just kind of familiar. And we went back and forth, kind of figured some things out, made some slight adjustments, and boom, here we go. I'm telling you guys, this is now this is kind of for me, this is a cologne type scent, but we kind of know how Clint and Mandy and the Captain Stash, we kind of know how they roll. They do sophisticated, in Walt's words, a gentleman's type scent. Yeah. That's going to be probably exactly what Walt says. He'll say other things, but that would be, if he had to sum it up in 2 words, a gentleman's blend is kind of how he would put it. But for me, it's a sweet but kind of dark cologne-esque. It's not like a designer cologne. It's like it's just a sweet, dark, sophisticated type scent. I'm wearing it right now. I actually wore it last night also. That way I didn't have to do a whole lot of washing and this and that to get any other scent out of my beard. But I actually really, really like it. Walt, what's your thoughts on it, buddy?
Well, I love the smell of it. You hit the nail on the head. It's a gentleman's scent. This is something that I'm going to be wearing when I'm going on date night. This is for sure a date night cologne. But it's not a fresh aquatic or fresh, sporty type cologne that it's a nice gentleman's mature cologne.
Yep.
The scent profile, when you see the word pepper, a lot of people get thrown aback by that because they think black pepper. It's not black pepper, not even close. Or you think maybe like a spiced cinnamon, and it's not that either. It's more subtle. And if I was to I love spice scents, but if I was to start a spice scent, this would be the one that I would start with because it is a good opener into that type of avenue of having a manly, more sophisticated scent.
Yep, I agree because I'm really sensitive to spice, like cinnamons and cloves and stuff like that. But like when it comes to black pepper or peppercorn or anything like that, I mean, I can, I'm a little more advanced on stuff like that. But for somebody that's never had spice before of any kind, I think you hit the nail on the head there. This will be a good starter because really when I crack this open, now that I've smelled it, now that I've stuck my nose to it 7,000 times, what I am getting out of it, the first thing I get now, or the first thing that I recognize, is that tobacco leaf, right? Yeah. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is a tobacco scent by any means. This is not like a Hemingway's Humidor. It's not like that. So when you smell that, I get that tobacco leaf, the peppercorn, and the tonka. That's, for whatever reason, that's the 3 things I get right up front. Now, I shot a video for this, and I don't even know if I said that in the video because I don't know if I was there yet on, what I'm picking up from it. Corey, what's going on, buddy? But guys, I think this is a really, really, really nice scent. Admiral's Helm or Port Royal?
Both.
So hang on. So real quick before Walt answers that. Before we put Walt in the hot seat, we are actually going to give away a 2-pack of oils of the Port series, which is going to be Admiral's Helm and Port Royal. So Admiral's Helm was the first scent in this series. It's a 2-part series.
I think you're wrong.
Am I?
Mm-hmm.
What I say? What is it? What I say?
You said Admiral's Helm.
Oh no! I'm sorry. God, I screwed that off. Oh, I screwed up. Admiral's Helm is not in the Port Series. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. God. The sunburn has got to my brain. Tortuga
There you
and
go.
Port Royal. I'm sorry. Not Admiral's Helm. I had Admiral's Helm on the brain. Because Admiral's Helm is still one of my favorites. So but no, we're going to give away a 2-pack of Tortuga and Port Royal. Let me correct myself there.
Pete, I'm fixing you right now. Just answer that. I'm answering that question.
What is it?
Okay.
Okay.
Being fixed right now.
Cruz, what's up, buddy?
Tortuga
Also-
was my favorite for so long. I love Tortuga, and I didn't think that we'd be able to knock that one off the throne. But man, Port Royal, it is killer. If you're going to choose anyone, you need to start with one. I would say try Port Royal, and that's going to give you a really solid idea of what Clint brings to the table as far as scents.
Yep. Eric, what's going on, buddy? So yeah, I agree with that. I would say if you wanted a broad range of kind of what the Captain Stash is all about, I would say go with Hemingway's Humidor, Port Royal, and Castaway. That's like just imagine a big triangle of different scents, and that's kind of those are the outer extremities of the scent ranges. From now that's in the beard products. That's not in the soaps. When you move over to soaps, there's a much broader range of scents. I
got Hemingway Humidor in the soap first. Never had it in the oil and butter, and I loved it so much that the next week I went ahead and got it in the oil and butter because I was blown away by that scent.
I can agree with that. Tommy, what's going on, buddy? Dagan, how's it going, man?
Dagan, how are you?
So
I'm correcting that real quick. That Pete's looking for.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Take all the time you need. Also, real quick, guys. Now listen, I've heard this in reviews. I've heard a lot of reviewers say this, and they haven't said it just about the Captain Stash. They've said it about this certain kind of balm tins, right? So you got these balm tins that kind of look like this, except the lid just pulls off of them. It doesn't screw on. That will be changing, I guess, moving forward, right, Clint?
Yeah, we've got what we have left that's made up, and then we'll be switching to these.
To the twist off lids.
Yeah.
Them are a little bit. Tyler, what's going on, buddy? Them screw off lids, they're a little bulkier, and I think they just look a little nicer.
Yeah, I agree with that. They are just a little bit bigger. But I agree. I like the look of it a little bit more.
Yep.
The top surface area is just a little bit bigger. So thank you, Tyson, very much. The label will get just a little bit bigger on them.
Yeah.
The little tweaks like that, those little tweaks, whether it's changing of a balm tin or whatever it might be, that's what sets a company apart.
Yep. I agree. So, Jeff, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man.
You should be able to check that now.
Okay. Yeah, Pete, go ahead and check and see. You might have to refresh and just see if it'll work for you now, buddy. And again, guys, let me scroll my code up here. My old code. So this will work until midnight for 20% off, and then that code will be gone. For anybody that wasn't in here, Socially 15 is going away forever, and me and Walt both have new affiliate codes. It's going to be Prime 10 and SB 10. So my SB, I'm going to kind of make that universal for any discount or affiliate code I ever get. I'm going to try to do it as SB from now on, and whatever the percentage is. So 10, 15, 80. I mean, whatever the discount is, we'll just match the number at the end of it up, to that. So everybody just keep that in mind. And so Clint, what do you think about Port Royal?
Port Royal it was different for me because I've never been a huge spice guy or spicier. I thought Hemingway's was about as spicy as I would go.
Okay.
But once we did this, we've had this scent for a while,
Right.
For a long time actually, and I questioned it a lot. And the more and more I wore it, just the more and more it grew on me. And so to the point where I was just like, I have to release it. Even if nobody likes it, I'm still going to wear it. And
Yep.
we'll get the reaction from everybody. And then letting certain people test it, Walt, the feedback was great on it. And so it was one of those, for me, just one of those special things that we stumbled on. And so,
Right.
When you're mixing scent and you get that right combination of it, and it just worked.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
You tend to kind of fall into a trap of these are the scents I like, these are what I'm going to use, and then every now and then you want to stumble into a new avenue like, oh, I never realized I like this scent. Last time I tried a scent like this, I really didn't like it, but yet I'm trying this one and it's fantastic. And it just goes to show you that scent profiles can be deceiving, so when
Yep.
you try something, you have to have an open mind, and then also to understand that what you're reading might not be, and what you're taking it as might not, or is likely not going to be what it actually is.
Yeah. That's happened to me more times than I can count. I don't remember anything specifically. Well, you know what? Actually, I take that back. I do. There is really no reason on this planet why I should like Calico Jack. Golly, I'm terrible with names today. Dang. There is no reason on this planet why I should like Calico Jack, and that might be my top scent. It's a dang close race for sure. But just reading that, there should be no reason why. Well, I'm not saying. Wouldn't say I would dislike it just off reading the profile, but it should not be it shouldn't even be in my top 5, and yet here it is, maybe my favorite one, if not, still my second favorite. I mean, that one has literally stood the test of time with everybody I've spoke to. Anybody that I've ever talked to that started out liking it has never gotten tired of it. They're still like, man, every time I smell it, it just kind of, it relights the flame, that type of thing. Jay Cruz, are you still in here? I meant to tell him while he was in here a while ago that there was going to be 2 soap giveaways tonight. He was so sad. He was so sad when I told him. I said, dude, it wasn't nobody's fault. I said, Clint put a bunch of soap on the website. I was like, and it just left. Like people just went and got it.
I was not expecting that because we put a bunch on, and I thought, we've made a bunch of soap. We've got these shows coming up. I'll throw it on the website, let it set for a couple days, and then we'll go to the show and come back. Man, you talk about scrambling whenever it was gone.
Flying off the shelf, man.
Yeah, which was great. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So.
Oh, absolutely, man. What I liked about Port Royal was the teak wood. Like, I think that's what gives it that cologne vibe to me in the back that kind of hides behind the tobacco and the peppercorn. Is that teak wood kind of blended with maybe the leather and stuff? It just kind of gives it like this cologne-ish back undertone that really works well.
Yeah. I love teak wood. It's one of my favorite scents of all time. And I've tried and tried and tried to make so many different teak wood scents, and this is where it fell. And so
good spot right next to oud.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I wonder. So I mean, it's no secret that most of your teak wood scents out there are a fragrance, right? I wonder if there is a teak wood essential.
I've never seen, but I'm not a big essential person either.
Right. I've always been curious because you can take oud essential and oud fragrance, and they're nothing even close.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I just wonder how different it would be if there was an essential, a teakwood essential out there. Yeah, Eric. Yep.
That's right. It's the
That is-
flooring of
that
the
is
boat.
right.
That's right. The decking.
And see, and that goes right along with the theme of Captain Stash. I mean, it's an aquatic type theme. Ships, ports, things of that nature. So,
Sure.
I grew up in Southeast Louisiana, and we had a lot of ships, a lot of shrimp boats, and stuff. So that's, this is really kind of speaks to me, like this type of style. So it's really awesome. And then of course the carrier blend. If anybody has never tried Captain Stash and the beard oil or even the butter, the blends are just out of this world. You're looking at one of the best carrier blends out there. So definitely give it a shot.
yep. I will.
Well,
I will second that.
Something you may appreciate then, Walt, is a lot of the imagery on our website was shot in Louisiana.
That's awesome.
So
That's cool.
a lot of the pictures that you see on the website were all done there.
Yeah, the profile pictures are fantastic. That's really cool.
Let's see here. I'm gonna type up the carrier blend, because I'm gonna be honest, and everybody knows this, but this blend, the Captain Stash blend, is the blend that works the best for me. It always has. I've stated that before. There are many out there that get very close to it, but for my beard, man, that squalane heavy blend is right where I like to be. So if anybody doesn't know the carrier blend, it is scrolling down at the bottom there.
Yeah, sometimes you get those, where you have to pair the oil and butter together. You really don't need to do that. I like doing it because the scent lasts forever, and I can put it in once and I'm good for the whole day. But I mean, really, you don't need to, and it's a fantastic blend.
Appreciate that, Walter.
Yep. Rex, what's going on, buddy? I seen somebody else. Oh, wait, no. Joey Sparks. There it is. I knew I'm seeing somebody. Joey, what's going on, buddy? And we got Michael's right there.
Awesome.
Name off an aquatic theme is in my favorite area. Okay.
Awesome.
So Michael, Michael, the owner is Clint. Clint,
Yeah.
Well, the owner that's on screen is Clint. The real boss is Mandy.
Right. I'm just the pretty face.
Right. So, Michael, I will throw that down there to you. So that right there is that's a non-affiliate discount code that's good for 20% until midnight. And then after that, the only active codes will be the Socially 15 will be gone. And then the active codes will be our affiliate codes, which are worth 10%. So, guys, if you want in on something, I would do it somewhere between now and midnight. If you want to hold off a minute till we do some giveaways, see if you might win a giveaway. There is no soap on the website, but we are going to give away two packs of soap. That was just some extra that Clint had, and he has graciously offered that up to do as a giveaway, as well as a 2-pack of the Port Series oil, which let me not screw this up again. Tortuga and Port Royal. I said Admiral Mammal. I don't know why I done that. That's not a port.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Michael. Absolutely.
That's right.
Oh, Billy's got a question for you.
Oh, always, man. Always. That's the plan for after the show.
Always. Yep, Jeff. Hey, when you're ready, man, just hit up me or Walt.
Sitting right there, that black box, full of them.
That's the must save in case of fire, huh?
That's exactly right. That's the first thing that goes out with me.
Jeff, you're going to love Captain Stash. I'm familiar with the type of companies you usually lean with, and you're going to. This is going to be your new fave. It's right up your alley.
Joey, thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Beard tube. I don't think that's scuba. I'm fairly certain that's not scuba, but welcome. Here's a question for you.
What's my favorite stash scent? I probably wear calico the most.
No.
But I can't say that's my absolute favorite. I personally love the First Mate. I wear it all the time. Because it's just First Mate is one of those that hits home for me. It's one of those scents that brings back a lot of memories. And so it means a lot more to me than a lot of them, even though it's probably one of our most underrated scents as well.
It is by far the most simple scent too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oak
moss and sandalwood, right?
Oak moss and sandalwood.
I got that one in soap, and I love it.
But
I love that soap. That's a beautiful soap scent.
Yep.
So it's one that I wear often. I don't wear it as much as the other, but it's just one of those that I just love it.
Disney, what's up, brother? Got the grass. Disney got his grass looking good.
I like that logo. That barbershop logo looks good. Yeah, sorry, bro.
Oh, Rex. I tell you what, I don't care if Rex wears a mask and talks in a Jamaican accent from time to time. Rex has got some of the best jokes in the community. He does.
Yep.
He comes up with some pretty good ones. Daniel, what's going on, man?
His reviews are funny too.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Man, I thought this was over.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, as soon as I seen that, I was ducking for cover.
That's right. No, that's good.
Oh god.
We do have a couple new candles that'll be hitting the store here pretty soon. We've got them ready. I just haven't got the photography done yet for the website, but it's a butterscotch bourbon and an espresso.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Ooh, nice.
And I will tell you right now, my favorite candle out of every candle we have will be the butterscotch bourbon. 100%.
Yep.
Okay.
I love that smell.
Right.
Can we make that one in the oil?
Yeah, right.
Right. Bald and Beautiful and Aaron, what's going on, guys? Andrew Carlisle, there you are, brother. What's going on, man? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, hang on, Andrew. Let's. You know what? I think Andrew might like this one. I'm going to roll that intro one more time. I'm going to roll that intro one more time. Here we go, guys. I think that one's for you, Andrew. But now, Andrew, I will tell you there is one other scent that is more leather heavy than Port Royal, and that's going to be Captain's Quarters. Matter of fact, I don't have the oil here with me. But I do got the butter.
Yeah. Did you say leather heavy?
It's leather. It's more leather heavy than Port Royal. Yeah, right. Port Royal has got is more like the tobacco leaf, the tonka, and the peppercorn. Like I kind of get them three kind of over the leather, but this Captain's Quarters is, I would say the leather in this is even or a little bit stronger than the rest of the notes in it, but it's at least even with it.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely.
Once you get it in beard, you can really pick up that leather, and it's a nice leather too. It's not that musky, dirty kind of smelling leather. It's a really nice, almost a sweet leather type thing.
Yep, that's what I would call it.
Yeah. And Andrew, check out our Tortuga also.
Tortuga.
It's got leather in it as well.
It's got leather in it as well.
That is a smooth scent, man.
That is a smooth scent. That's very, very true. That is very true. Aaron says I don't get leather at all, and I do.
Oh wow,
I get
that's
it just
amazing.
right. Yep, I do. Now I get like, you know what? I pick up a lot of is the jasmine in there too. Now jasmine. Yes, jasmine is like a flower, but jasmine's not a floral scent, or what I would consider a floral scent. It's more of a something that needs to be in a cologne. It's more of a sophisticated, sweet-ish, not sweet, but sweet-ish, type scent. Maybe a little earthy, something like that. But yeah, so let's see how well we're a half hour in, so we can go ahead.
Andrew's talking my old school naked leather, man.
Oh yeah.
That's just straight leather.
Where did you see that? I don't even see that comment.
He's back up a little ways.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Hey, Ray, I didn't see Ray come in. Ray, how's it going, buddy? Welcome, man. Bill, what's going on?
Aaron, I get the sweet too, but I know where the leather's at in it.
Captain splitters.
Yeah. For me, it's sweet up front, and I smell the leather the longer I wear it.
I think the sweetness comes from the bourbon and the Scotch whiskey.
Right.
But the leather is kind of like the undertone that just kind of like mainlines the whole thing.
But I will say this: my wife is like Mick; she gets all the leather up front, not as much as the sweetness.
Well, when I put it in beer, I noticed the bourbon and the whiskey kind of settles down, and the leather kind of starts pushing through.
Yeah.
It kind of it settles.
Yeah.
So like the cigar that's in it, it's not a top note or a heavy. It's not like a heavy cigar scent, but it's there. You can. I think it's blended really nicely. Really.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
well, it's not like.
And this is a good segue for this too. Quote right there. Wiley, we're going to be launching our samples soon.
Yeah.
And so they'll be coming out, I'm hoping within a month. We've had some setbacks on some of our label stuff. And so but I was hoping to launch them again with this tonight, but unfortunately it didn't happen. But so if it's something that you're considering, but you're not sure of, 100%, I say wait. And try it in a sample first.
Yeah, and Andrew, congrats on the job, brother. Congrats on the job. If you are comfortable sharing, what will your new job be doing? We would all love to know. Yep, Aaron, I agree.
So I can answer that question for Disney. We have it. I'll probably be adding it to the site within the week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So, is it okay to share what you shared with me the other day about the daily soap thing?
Yeah.
So, okay, so there should be soap on the site right now. There was plans to have soap on the site, the 20% sale, all that. I mean, everybody knows how that works. You want your site fully stocked. Clint put the soap on the site, should have been enough to last, and for some reason, people just come and bought it. It was gone in like a day. Like it was abnormal almost. The how quick the soap went was abnormal. Hey, that's fine. We love that. So he has kind of taken to making some soap every day. That way, and even if something happens and you can't make soap for 1 or 2 days in a row, the time it takes it to cure, hopefully, you've got something to drop, just pretty regular.
And I can even elaborate a little bit on it. So before, when we would make soap, we'd make them by the loaf, and I would make 1 to 2 loaves at a time, and that did us really well. It served really good for us there. It's just they've gotten so popular, and I can't thank everyone enough. First off, for supporting us. but we've gone from making probably two loaves every time we make it, once every couple of weeks, where right now I'm probably doing between 6 and 9 loaves of one specific scent at a time, probably one or every other day. I'm doing a scent every day.
Right.
So right now, and speaking of that, I'm going to show this just for him. And so just so he knows it's real.
Cruz is sitting back in his chair right now. He's clapping and he's going, "Let's go!"
Speaking of the soaps, you mentioned curing, and
yes,
as you get more into using soaps, especially ones that are handcrafted, cold pressed, processed, and whatnot, you start to see the differences. Ones that'll last longer. I've used several different companies of soaps, and I'm lucky if I get 3 weeks out of it. You don't have that problem with Captain Stash. These things you get a good month out of it, for me at least. And that makes a difference to me, because then I know about once a month I gotta restock on my soaps from the stash. So it's a good system.
Yeah. So what you said about the 3 weeks, that is my, let's call it border. That's my border, to where that's kind of the jumping off point to where I say this soap is high quality. Like that's where I start. So if a soap only lasts me 2 weeks, I don't really study into it a whole lot more. I don't pay as much attention to it, because I want it to get, I need it to get a certain amount of time. And anything after 20 to 21 days, I start saying, all right, now these guys are serious. Whoever it is, whatever company it is.
Yeah.
All right, they're serious. They're trying to give us a value, just all that. So about 3 weeks, and that's not always fair. So if it's like a 4-ounce bar of soap, if you get 16 to 18 days, that's still kind of, converts into, if it was a 5.5 ounce or if it was a 6 ounce, it would last 3 weeks to a month, something like that. So Daniel said he gets a solid month.
Yep, same.
Captain Stash bar.
So I can highlight Donald's comment just a couple down from there. Caribbean Teakwood, Barbershop, Calico, and we're going to try one new one. It's Kentucky Bourbon.
Ooh,
is
nice.
All going to hit within. We're about a week out, give or take a couple days.
Yep.
And so those will be the first ones, and then the Hemingway's not far behind it. Then we'll get into one that we're going to give away today. It's going to become a lot more. It actually complements the Port Royal very well. Is
Eric's awesome.
Just a straight Tonka Nude.
Okay.
So, Tonka Nude. Oof, that is a nice combination.
That's a nice combination. Yeah. Yeah, that is a nice combination. So, real quick, Bald and Beautiful, I was one in 86. But I'm not calling you old, brother.
Andrew,
funny you say that.
Yeah, we are going to stop. We've actually done a few in the past, and so we're currently remodeling our shop right now to make it a little bit more friendly, where we can do things like that.
Yep.
And so once it gets done, we'll start doing a lot more. And so
I think that would be. I think it's really neat. Like I've seen, like Clint has Dropboxed me some. Actually, one was a soap fail, because listen, when you mix all these chemicals together and you go to pour, anything can happen. Anything can happen, especially when you put charcoal in it, right? Yeah. So, E-Rock, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah, Jeff, he did say barbershop. Absolutely, barbershop soap.
Yeah. Yep. Certainly.
He said I was 21. Oh, God.
Hey, I was 7, so.
That's awesome. Okay, Rock. Hey, man, that's fine, brother. That's fine. It's all good. So, guys, real quick, let's do a soap giveaway. Yeah, let's do a soap giveaway. We'll save the oils We might do the oils next. We'll do a soap giveaway.
However you want to do it.
We'll do a soap giveaway right now. Vato, I hope you are in here because I'm going to play this.
I love that last
I
part.
love that. I love the last part of that. Yeah. I love the last part of it. Oh, we got 30 people in here. Hey, guys.
What's up, Mo?
I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody for being in here. Oh, there's Momo.
Hey,
Momo.
the shark.
Appreciate it.
Let's see
That was
here.
awesome.
We need a range of about 15. So we will do. We'll mix it up a little bit here. So, all right, guys, we're going to do a giveaway of what was the scents on the, which one's got the agave in it? Let's do that one.
So you got the agave and the high tide soap.
Okay, so okay. Oh, that high tide. Oh, I got high tide. That's a nice cologne scent.
There.
That's a really nice cologne.
This one's more your traditional clean.
Man, that's cool looking.
Yeah. I bought the high tide soap and a Hemingway's humidor and something else, and
And then
I didn't even look at low tide, and I think I would have liked the low tide better.
We're actually going to be doing a lot of the low tide. We got a lot of response from the low tide.
Good deal.
And so it will
Good
definitely be doing more of it.
All right, guys. So you guys know the rules. Only enter once. If you get prioritized, I apologize, but there's nothing I can do about it. And as soon as I give you guys the number range, you can go ahead and go. This is for 2 bars of soap, high tide, and agave. That agave is really nice too. All right, so guys, your number range is going to be between 30 and 45. 30 and 45. Good luck.
So I can drop a little bit more news about the soap. We are going to be doing some special, I guess, limited runs of some soaps. Well, we're going to start doing some goat's milk soap. And so
Okay.
give it a try, try it out and see. But it'll all be locally sourced goat milk.
That's awesome.
All right, guys, you can go ahead and stop. We do definitely have a winner. Let me double check. Oh, there were some close ones up front, but that was not quite it. Double check here. Oh, there's going to be some. I hate when this happens. There's 2 right answers back to back, and all I can do is give it to the first one. So, Tommy Robinette, you have won the high tide and the agave soap.
Congrats.
Tommy,
Congrats,
do you
Tommy.
have Instagram? Billy was right literally underneath him with 33. He was the very next number. Very next number. Tommy, Tommy, let me know if you have Instagram, and if not, we will get something figured out for you.
Yeah, we can put my email up there if we need to.
Okay. You know what? I knew that he was just on Ken's live stream a while ago, and I spoke to him. I knew that.
Awesome.
Yeah. So tell me what you're going to do. You're just going to reach out to Clint on Instagram. It's just the Captain Stash on Instagram, and just going to send him your shipping information, and he will send you out a 2 soap bars, man. That's a good win. I mean, it's not the most valuable win in the world, but that's a good freaking win right there. I'll take a Captain Stash soap win any day of the week. Any day of the week. Yeah, Billy, you got prioritized, brother. I'm sorry. Scent profile on the new scent, Diablo. I'm going to scroll across the bottom here, buddy. Right there. So you got teakwood, leather, tobacco leaf, amber oud, tonka, and peppercorn.
Yeah, that peppercorn is killer, Diablo. If you like kind of, it's not a punch in your nose
Sure, Tommy.
spice scent. It's more subtle on the spice. But man, I tell you what, that mixed with the tobacco leaf, and then having the leather and the teak wood and amber and oud kind of hanging out in the back, with it just works really well.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Get my headphones set up here. Yeah. So for me, I get that tobacco leaf for whatever reason. I get that tobacco
Yep.
leaf, it just jumps right out at me.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
what's funny is at first I didn't well, I got it, but I didn't recognize it. I don't think. I was like, what am I getting out of this? Like I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
And now, man, as soon as I smell it, that tobacco leaf, it just punches me right in the mouth. I mean, it's there for sure.
Yeah, the peppercorn adds some spice, B&B.
Yeah.
But it's not like black pepper or like a very harsh spice. It's a really nice, smooth spice that works really well with the tobacco leaf. It's kind of balanced. It's balanced very well, actually. And then everything else that's going on in the background just helps kind of smooth it all out and bring it all together.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. I mean, I couldn't have.
That's
I
the
couldn't have
perfect
said it
way.
better.
Yeah.
You know, that's the value. That right there, that's the value that Walt brings to this little kind of trio of because I mean what you're looking at on screen here, we're kind of the scent crew. You know, we're the scent testers. And there's other people too, but you know we have an Instagram chat and everything, and I mean there's just miles of discussion on scents and video chats and you know just this and that, and Walt brings a tremendous value when it comes to you know testing a scent. The way Walt can break a scent down, it's almost like he's found some way to put the scent under a microscope and just break it down to the molecule. He does a really, really good job. So everybody a shout out to Walt is basically what I'm saying on that.
Man.
He does a really good job.
Hey man, I pick it up from you guys, man. The mix and all that stuff like that. It's killer. I enjoy it. This is what kind of got me into it, is when hearing people describe scents and trying to really understand, because it's almost describing a scent is kind of like reading a book, and you're going to have things that are in the forefront. You're going to have things that are kind of in the back, or kind of bringing everything together. It works, right. And it's really, really cool to explain it, and you're able to picture it in your head, you know. So it's awesome.
Yeah, that's one thing that helps me too, is when I think I pick up a scent, or when I pick that up and I read that on the label, teakwood, I try to imagine what teakwood looks like, or tonka. You know, what does a tonka bean look like? You know, something like that, and that kind of helps me. Like, that's what that is. But Aaron, to answer your question, so like a Cuban cigar tobacco has a musk to it. Has a sometimes it's kind of a dry, musky. It's got that earthy tobacconess to it. A tobacco leaf has a really unfamiliar sweetness to it. I've never found that kind of sweetness in anything else but tobacco leaf. So you take an earthy tobacco scent. I mean, it smells like real tobacco.
Earthy is a good way of putting it. It's
earthy.
Very natural smelling.
Yes, it's like a very earthy, natural, like Walt said, unfamiliar sweetness. So like when you pick up sweetness from tobacco leaf, there's not much there. There's just a tiny bit of sweetness. But when you pick it up, it'll be like, I have never smelled a sweetness like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not your average or your regular sweet, type scent. So yeah, if that helps you out, Aaron.
Well, yeah, and it's when you talk tobacco leaf, you're talking tobacco in the raw.
Yep.
Right.
It's different. And when you start talking Cuban tobaccos and pipe tobaccos, you're talking about aged tobacco, fermented tobacco,
cured,
what they smell like later down the line in that process. And unfettered straight tobacco leaf is just a different scent altogether.
Yeah. It's kind of like that, like you're going into a tobacco farm and you have those barns where they're drying it out and they've just hung it up. That's what I get, and I don't know what you use, Clint, but your tobaccos, Hemingway Humidor, Port Royal, things like that, your tobaccos always smell very authentic. And you can tell the difference between like a chemically kind of like fake tobacco scent and an authentic smelling tobacco scent. So it makes a difference as far as the products and result.
Well, and man, tobacco is part of my life, if anybody
Thanks, Brad.
if anybody knows me, that's what I do. That's my pastime is smoke cigars, and so I take it very serious, and I want that out. I try and make it authentic as I can. You know, it's not you can't. I don't think you can get that true scent, but you can get as close as you can to it, and that's what we look for. It's just a different type of tobacco in each one.
And Aaron, I'll tell you a trick. This is something I still use, and I figured this out early, but this is a trick that I still use when you have a scent that has a note in it that you can't figure out. Like, I wonder what that actually smells like by itself. Let me tell you how to figure that out. Go and search the internet for other beard companies that has that same note in that scent, right? Buy it. I mean, you got to spend a little bit of money. This is the only way I've ever been able to do it, to pick it out on a singular level. So here's how I figured it out. So you've got Port Royal, and then Chesapeake had a couple that had tobacco leaf in it, right? So I'm literally back there on my shelf, and I'm smelling, trying to pick out similarities. And then I finally find that similarity. I'm like, okay, so now, because you don't see tobacco leaf, you don't see it very often. It's always pipe tobacco or Cuban tobacco, one or the other.
Yeah.
You don't see tobacco leaf very often. Something's happening there. Oh, was that you? Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was me.
I was trying to turn off my volume.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. But yeah, so that's a little trick for anybody that didn't know that. You know, get multiple different scents that have, you know, whatever note you're looking for, and that'll kind of help you pick out exactly what that kind of smells like, you know, to kind of start out with. Oh, Pete had a question there.
Easiest to make for us, definitely our first mate, just because it's very simple. Oak moss and sandalwood. Does it get any easier? No, man. For me, it doesn't. That's the hardest thing in the world because I question it so much before I release a scent. Like, I'll smell it for the first time and I love it, but then I start thinking about it more and more and more, where I almost talk myself out of it. And
No.
And so
I'm gonna disclose something here. Let me tell you guys something. He doesn't almost talk himself out of it. He talks himself out of it, and me and Walt have to talk him back into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So listen. So I'm just gonna give y'all just a tiny bit of inside information. We'll get a message. We got scent testers coming, and Clint sends. He doesn't send 1 ounce bottles. Nobody needs that mess. Clint doesn't need to have all that expenditure in carriers, bottles, droppers, labels, all that. We get a little, probably, what is it, Clint, a 5 mil sample?
5 mil, yeah.
Enough to use, 8 to 10 times. It's plenty to test a scent. We know what the blend does, right? So we'll get a bag of testers, and every one of them will be great. And then all of a sudden, Clint doesn't like any of them. And then he'll wear them for another week and be like, you know what? I think I'll change my mind on that. I think I've changed my mind on that. That is pretty good. I think what it is, and I'm guilty of this too. I go nose blind to stuff after I've used it so many times, and it's like, well, maybe I don't like that as much as I thought I did. But then if I let it sit for a few days and then pick it back up, I'm like, okay, yeah. I did like this as much as I did when I first started out with it.
Yeah. So that's been Port Royal. Port Royal I've had I had Port Royal before we announced Admiral's Helm.
Right. I remember you.
That was in January. And so
the amount of work that goes into creating these scents with Clint is, I think people don't have a hard time wrapping their head around it, because it's a lot of time and a lot of thinking about this stuff. What I do is I'll use the scents and I keep them on my desk. This is where I work 40 hours a week, 40 plus hours a week. I work and do my job, and I'll keep my samples right here, and I'll just pick them up throughout the day and smell them and whatnot, when I should be working. And then they always smell good. I mean, I might say, okay, well, I noticed this might need to be just bumped up a little bit or whatever. I might throw in my 2 cents, but for the most part, 100% smell great, and that any of them are ready for show. However, Clint's always like, nope, it's missing something. I got to get it right. And that's why the scents he puts out are what they are today.
Aaron, I don't. I am in the process of working one. I want one so bad.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I've
That butterscotch bourbon would be nice.
Right.
Man, I know. I know.
Oh, man, I would love that. Man.
I want so bad a good bourbon scent. I just have not yet been able to make it work. And so just not for me anyways.
Well, so I'm gonna weigh in on that. Dude, a straight bourbon scent, even though if done right, it could be just a singular profile. That can't be the easiest thing to make because and Pete White will back me up on this. I have
Thanks,
what
Pete.
is my favorite just bourbon scent ever, and it smells nothing like bourbon. It smells
Really?
more like a powder. It smells more like baby powder than it does bourbon.
So-
But what it is it's whiskey, tobacco, and vanilla. And for whatever reason, it come out smelling like baby powder.
So my favorite bourbon scent, I actually make it in our wax melts. Is the only thing we make it in. Is bourbon and sandalwood. It's very simple, but man, it is so good. I try putting it in a beard product and it just doesn't work for some reason. Just doesn't carry the scent. And so
That right there, I think that would be a good scent profile. Bourbon, pecan, and smoked peaches.
yeah.
I've had a smoked peach cobbler once. Had just a bite of it. A guy, he makes one a guy I used to work with before we got laid off. He makes one every Thanksgiving, and he had his lunch packed one day. He had a little bit in there, and I took a bite of it, and oh my God, smoked peach cobbler is pretty good.
Man, that's how we make all ours on the smoker.
Woo, Dad, yum, that's good. Which
Yeah.
I'm a blackberry, which my grandma, that was our dessert for all functions was blackberry cobbler. My grandma made it, and so I'm a blackberry cobbler fan. If I could have a smoked blackberry cobbler, I would probably be in heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy, I'll agree with that. Yeah, I'll agree with that. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. See, I'm not the biggest hard alcohol scent fan. I don't dislike them.
Yeah.
And I think that's that bourbon scent that I was just kind of referring to. I think that might be why I like it so much because it smells nothing like alcohol. But there is a couple out there that actually smell like a good Scotch whiskey or a good bourbon that I do like them. They're just, it's kind of, I'm kind of iffy on them. But if one's done right, I absolutely like it. Native, what's going on? And
up, man?
Maximus, welcome,
up,
brothers.
I think that's why I like these scent profiles because growing up, my grandfather, my grandfather's brothers, my uncles, they had a lot of older men in the family, and they all wore adult gentleman masculine colognes, and they smoked cigars. Or, one of my grandfather's brothers did a pipe, and then just smelling all that, and it brings back that for me, and the fact that these smell so authentic, it's a great scent line. You really outdone yourself, man.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
My grandpa smoked a pipe. I think he quit about, I was probably 15 or 16 when he finally quit, but he smoked a pipe his whole entire life.
Yeah.
He smoked, the tobacco was Sir Walter Raleigh
Oh,
was
yeah.
the brand of the tobacco.
I smoke a pipe during the winter.
Yeah.
So it's my time.
I'd love to have a pipe. One of these days I'm gonna grab one.
Yep.
Oh, nice, Maximus. Did you do any good?
Awesome.
I know he did. He's got airheads all over.
Right.
I know he
That's
found
awesome.
something.
No, man, I can't say that my beard's on point, brother. Mine's looking rough today. We had a little farmer's market this morning. So
Yeah. How'd that go?
That's
went
awesome.
really
man.
good. Went really good.
Now, this is the big one you was telling me about, right?
Yeah, it wasn't as big as they had hoped.
Okay.
But it was still good. There was still a pretty good turnout for the town that we were in. I couldn't ask for a better turnout. I mean,
Right.
you're talking a town of about 500 to 700 people. Is it?
Right. Right.
But they have a huge national qualifier barbecue cook-off there, and so that was going on. And they kind of incorporate one big day for the town there and do a farmers market in the morning. So they were about an hour from us. So we left here about 6:30 this morning. Went and set up and spent 4 or 5 hours out there and drove back. And so.
But hey, I mean, there's a lot of companies that get a big amount of their sales from their farmers markets and your flea markets and stuff like that.
We do one pretty much every Saturday.
Yeah.
During the summer. We have one here in the town we live in, one just north of us, and then we try and find some here and there just to fill in the gaps. But
so
every
I got
Saturday,
a question. I got a question for you. Now, I found a company in Oklahoma that's pretty close to me. I went up to visit them. A problem that they told me that they've been having is melted butters sitting out there. What do you do to combat that?
I don't. Number one, I don't put my butters out.
Okay.
There's a sign that says we have them, and they're in a cooler.
Okay. So that's exactly what they started doing. They got some samples, I think, and they put them samples out. Now, their butter's not even whipped, and it was melting. It's got beeswax in it and all that. So I was just curious about that. What everybody because there's a lot of companies that go to farmers markets and flea markets and stuff, and I know it gets hot where you're at. I used to live sort of that way, and I know it's probably hotter than even where I used to live. It gets nasty out there.
Well, yeah, and we did the giveaways for Anthony a couple weeks ago, and so I checked with everybody today, and unfortunately, one of them didn't make it. So I got to reach out to him and get that squared away. But we try during the summer. So we package ours. We get these.
Okay.
They're cool shields, or what they're called. They kind of reflect everything, and then we pack when we pack our orders, we include cold packs with them just to try and save them, because you just never know. And here last week when I mailed them, I think we were 108 degrees when I mailed them, and so it's just a crapshoot. So
yeah, it really is. Really,
butter's defy logic, though. I don't know how it's possible, but to make it a whipped butter, but have it be so dense, it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, there's resistance to it, and it's fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
Yep.
One of my favorite butters out there. For sure.
I talked to my wife. She gets tired of me saying it. Every time we start making butter, like, do you think we ought to do poured butter in the summer? You ought to think, and I just can't bring myself to do it. So,
hey, if you got something that works, I mean,
Yeah.
I like this right here. So he says, my sister-in-law does a craft fair every Sunday, and her ice cream, which is supposed to be ice cream, her ice cream bar sales are killing it. You know what? That's a killer idea.
Yeah.
An ice cream bar at a flea market or a farmer's market or a craft fair like that. I mean, because it's hot out there. It's like, well, I wish there was an ice cream tent around here. I would say that. Oh, look, there is one. I bet she's cleaning house.
Well, it's funny. I was talking to a guy I've known forever, and we were talking. What would do well here is a beer stand.
An ice cold beer stand.
Yeah.
Yep, it absolutely would. So Pete's got a question for you on a vanilla cream soap. Huh. Okay.
You're not far off from the bourbon that we're going to be releasing, Pete. It's actually got a little bit of vanilla scent to it. It's a little bit sweet.
Oh, wow.
And so, I can go grab one real quick and show it to you.
Okay.
What's up, Russ?
Oh, you missed an hour and 5 minutes, Russ, and one giveaway. We got 2 more coming, though. So, Russ, if you are interested, there is a new scent that we're dropping. It's scrolling there at the bottom.
But yeah. So it's just, and that's its natural color.
Okay.
But yeah, it's actually got a lot of vanilla sweetness. And I forgot to mention this too. That one's coming back, the Caribbean coconut.
Oh, that is right there one of my favorite scents,
And so that'll be back up
especially
in
in
a
a
week. So
Love that Caribbean coconut.
Yeah.
Diablo. I might have missed it. If you had to pick two out of Tortuga, Admiral's Ham, and Calico and Admiral's Ham. Hang on.
I'm gonna let y'all weigh in.
So Calico's going to be in there for sure. Oh, man. That's such a hard one.
See, I'm glad that he's actually gone and got the sense to check it out, to help reconfirm.
Right.
I think that's solid work.
Man, I don't know, dude. So,
Which one you got there?
I've got Admiral's Helm and Tortuga.
Yeah.
Man, if you've never tried Tortuga, that incense, it's just fantastic. Just absolutely amazing. It just works really well with the sandalwood.
Yeah.
My wife's smelling them.
For sure.
So, she says go Admiral's Helm and Calico. That's what she says.
That's the women's pick every time.
She
We were
says-
having
she
that
says Admiral's
discussion
Helm
this
and
morning.
Calico. Yeah. Admiral's Helm, Calico. But listen, you're not going to go wrong with any combination of them three.
Yep.
No,
Absolutely not.
no.
Yeah.
You're definitely not.
My wife, man, she's been giving me more and more compliments the more I wear Port Royal.
Oh man, it's fantastic.
So
So, my wife actually really, really enjoys Port Royal too. You know what? I had it for 4 or 5 days, and I was talking about the release, and she was like, "Have I smelled that?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "You sure?" And so I let her smell it, and she was like, "I haven't smelled that." She was like, "I think I like it." So I put some on her hand and I warmed it up, and then she smelled it, and she was like, "Oh yeah." She was like, "That's really, really nice."
Yeah.
So yeah, Diablo, dude, they're all three good. You can't go wrong with any combination of those three. If you like straight up tobacco scents or tobacco vanilla, dude, you got to grab that Hemingway's. That Hemingway's it's just a blast of spicy vanilla tobacco, and it's not overly spicy like it's got cinnamon or clove in it or anything like that. It's just right. It's a spicy tobacco is what it is, and it's got a blast of vanilla in there. Stupidly good.
Miss Mick, are you kidding me? Admiral's Helm by far. Tortuga is okay. You're killing me, Miss Mick. You're killing me. Love Tortuga.
awesome.
Fantastic.
Okay, good, Eric. Awesome. If Eric, I don't know, brother. I've got a couple of things I've got to do, so I don't know if I will be. But if I have time, I absolutely will. John, what's going on, brother? Welcome.
Yeah.
What's up, John?
I got a present from my daughter a while ago. I'm trying to figure out how to work it.
Yeah.
I actually needed this. I actually needed this water bottle. I got it. So guys, I say, yep. There you go. She spoke. So guys, let's get into another giveaway, and I'm going to play the giveaway thing just because I like playing it. Yeah. All right, guys. As you see, only enter. Oh wait, what are we doing it for?
Whatever you want, man. We've got
Let's
the two.
do. You know what? Let's go ahead and do the 2-pack of oils, and then we'll do the last soap. We'll do the last soap last. So this is going to be the Port Series, both oils from the Port Series, which is going to be Port Royal and Tortuga. And let me get my number here. Okay, I got my number. Guys, you know the rules. Only enter once. You're probably going to get prioritized. Vato's definitely going to get prioritized. And as soon as I give you the number range, you can go ahead and go. Again, this is for a 2-pack of oils, the Port Series, which is going to be Tortuga and Port Royal. So, all right, guys, your number range is going to be between 1 and 15. 1 and 15. Good luck. Also, while we're sitting here, Daniel, the auction item that I put up, it went out this morning. So I can't remember the guy's name. I had it written down on the shipping label. But if he asks about it or anything, tell him it is in the mail. And I put it on 3 days, so it should be there pretty quick. So I'm going to highlight Russ's comment. That's the last one before the guesses started rolling in. Don't tell me this has happened twice in a row. We got a winner for sure. So everybody can stop. Let me make sure nobody... I got 2 right answers right in a row, but I'm going to make sure that nobody got it before them. I hate when that happens. Oh, I hate when that happens. It's a good thing I looked because somebody did beat him. Wow. I almost would have given that to the wrong person. Native, you are the winner, sir.
Hey,
So
congrats,
I've
man.
got Native with number 9, and then 3 down, I've got Russ Young and Bill, both with 9 also.
Native's a cool guy.
So, yes. Yeah, he's an awesome dude. Awesome dude. Super, super supportive. Super supportive. Congrats, brother. Native, what you're going to do is you're going to reach out to Clint on Instagram
Yeah, please.
and send him your government name, your address, your mother's maiden name, name of your first pet, and your platinum card number, and he will
Right.
get you that sent out.
That's right.
Need a retinal scan.
And a retinal scan.
That's right. That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
I keep dropping stuff here. I've got my little my little filming area here is just cluttered to death. If I flip
believe
this
it was-
camera around, y'all would be like,
I believe it was Land Shark earlier talked about his smokes tonight. I was just going to show him that's the plan here in a little bit. So,
nice. Nice. I would like to. I'm gonna have to have you send me some cigars, man. I want to go back to that shop in Tulsa, but it's just such a far drive. I should have had
Yeah.
my wife go over there for me. That's what I should have done, man. That Pappy was incredible. I love that Pappy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what was better than that though was that little Juicy Lucy.
Oh
that
yeah,
little
that's
Juicy
funny.
Lucy, that was freaking good. I wish they made a big one. That thing,
Yeah.
that was a great smoke.
They actually do. They do make a bigger one.
Really
Yeah.
nice.
So
Nice. That's good. I like that. But that Pappy was good too, though. Don't get me wrong. That Pappy was nice. That was really nice. Let's talk about Castaway for a second. I'm gonna grab
That's exactly what I was looking at.
it. Is that what you was looking at?
That works. I'm just looking at the 8 cents that you have out now, Clint, and they're all just stellar. You know, it's hard to, I don't know, just all of them look great. Like I don't see one that I would want to turn away.
Yeah, I like them all. But this daggum Castaway is, I mean, it's a full-on summer scent for sure. But it is one of the more interesting takes that I have ever encountered.
awesome.
And Olivia V. I have not heard of that.
Very familiar with them.
So your Castaway, like I said, if any of you out there like summer scents and you haven't picked this up, I would definitely pick that up while you got that 20% because it is coconut, lemon, jasmine, golden amber, and tonka bean. It is it's right on par with other scents from Captain Stash. It is a sophisticated summer scent. It's not like a cologne, but it's like a sophisticated, almost a dark summer scent. It's that amber kind of gives it a darkness.
Yeah.
Between $35 and $50. Billy, they're about $20. They're between 16 and $20. No, native, not at all.
Right.
Not at all. Nope. It is. Matter of fact, you don't really even pick up the leather as a singular note like at all, really.
And,
So,
and I can let you two answer that next comment.
Yeah.
I'll leave that one alone.
It's
How about this? Hold your horses, Disney.
Yeah. Get ready. This is
Get ready.
this percentage that you get off for the socially 15. You get 20% off, correct?
tonight.
And it's
20%
till
off.
midnight. So after the stream, if you're not sure and you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be monitoring my Instagram, and I'll happy to answer any questions to help you kind of navigate
Yeah.
which to choose.
And I would say the same. Anybody that needs any questions answered, just text me.
Yep.
Or
Always.
message.
I get at least 3 to 5 DMs a week about Captain Stash.
Yep.
I get at least that. Look at man, you got a lot of love for Castaway coming in the chat, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Did Wilson help develop Castaway?
that's right.
That's good. That's
I-
nice.
We'll say its name was yelled a few times in the making.
Wilson.
Oh man, I would love to have another. So
So Disney, look at his logo.
I know.
Disney's a
I
barbershop guy. He's
Yeah,
a barbershop guy.
Yeah, Daniel loves barbershop, man.
we're
Hey,
working.
Ripken said it best. I mean, I enjoy all of them. There's
Yeah.
some that I like better than others, but I don't dislike any of them.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. Walt must be a robot because of technology.
No, it just, and you know how it is. You get to know different companies, and you learn what they're about. You start having favorites. I'm not the type of guy that just grabs from any new company or anything like that. But unless I see something that really reached out to me, what first reached out to me about this Captain Stash was the Carrier blend. That Carrier blend is sick. And then after that, you start trying different ones out. The first one I got, I believe, was it Captain Quarters or Tortugas? One of those, and it blew me away. So you start kind of figuring out each company kind of has their niche, and nobody's doing what Captain Stash and Clint is just, he's in his own corner and he's killing it.
Yep, I agree. It's kind of, for me, it would be kind of hard to follow the sophisticated gentleman, that type of recurring theme, and not be everything be the same,
Yeah.
and that's not what's going on at all. I mean, everything is very different. Even First Mate, with it being super simplistic, it's very, very different.
Yeah, that's definitely our goal. Is I don't want the scents to be. I don't want the scents to. I don't want you to take one of ours and smell another one and say, "Hey, that's familiar. That's like your other scent." I don't want that.
Right.
Meaning, like, well, 50% of the scent in this one is actually from that scent. Well, that you're not really. You're just
Right.
doing another take on that scent. You're not really creating a whole new scent.
Right.
And Clint, you're not the type of guy just turn and burn and just
No.
just okay, it's fine, send it on its way. You're testing these, you're blending them, figuring out what the balance is, what you want to be stronger, what you want to be hiding in the back. So it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep, that I agree. I mean, I definitely agree. I tell you what though, that oil, man, is still, I've been testing for other reviews and stuff, and I've been doing that for a while. And last night and this morning, getting to go back to the Captain Stash blend, golly, I mean, you don't forget how good the Feeling Beard is, but it's a welcome change from, if you've been testing something that's only half as good, or even 3/4 as good, or even almost as good. It's a welcome, it's a welcome Feeling Beard, man. And I fixed my beard at probably 9 o'clock this morning, and I mean it's held, it's held all day. It's still there. So yeah, I'm digging it. Definitely digging it. Oh wow, that jumped on me. Zipper company is so similar to one of yep. That happens from time to time, Logan. I mean it just does. Yep. It just happens.
Yeah.
Gary, what's up, man?
What's up, G?
Yep. Jason, that's awesome, man.
Sorry, I got sidetracked there. I had a text.
I did too.
I was not
I was
expecting.
trying to keep up. So, what time do we got here? 6:30, 7:30 for everybody else, I guess.
Yeah. No, it's 6:30. It's our channel. It's our
Yeah.
time zone today.
It's our time, by God. So we will.
Casey.
Awesome.
I agree.
Thank you, Casey.
What did Casey say? I missed it.
Talk about the Feeling Beard for his
Okay.
field one. Yeah.
You gotta turn it down. All right.
You all right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. My wife was trying to talk to me there for a second. So,
Yes.
Aaron's got a good question.
Yeah.
So I love my dark, complex, manly sense. What I like Tortuga. If you like sandalwood, then you're gonna love Tortuga because it's just it blends with the incense blends with the sandalwood really really well. It's my second favorite scent. Up until now was my favorite scent. Now Port Royal is my favorite scent, but it's really really well done. I think you will like it. Yes.
let's do this last giveaway, and we will start wrapping it up here in the next, I don't know, 7, 10, 15 minutes, something like that. I got to do it one more time. I got to do it. Had to play it that last time. So, all right, guys, this is for what was the soap scents, Clint?
You got
Volcano and.
So this is a one that you've probably never tried. I don't think I've ever sold it on the site. I was going for a camo type scent or
That's cool.
look, but it's Tonka Nude.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Tonka Nude. That's right. Tonka Nude and the Volcano.
Volcano's very tropical, I guess you'd say.
Okay. I've got it in there, but I have not used it yet. It smells good though. I have smelled it. But yeah, no, I'm really on a lot of soaps, you just get a little bit of the scent until you get it wet and get it lathered up, stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah,
but all right, guys.
we did a test batch of this. That's why I have it. And
Yeah, Jason, he does. He makes all of his soaps in house.
yes, we do make it.
We will do. Let's see
Awesome.
here.
Kara, I'm glad.
Oh, okay, good deal. That's a good one. So only enter once, guys. You know how the prioritizing works. As soon as I give you the number range, you can go ahead and start guessing. And again, this is for a Tonka and Oud and Volcano 2-pack of soaps. So your number range is going to be between 10 and 25. 10 and 25. Good luck and go ahead and go.
Brett, I ordered so it's been part of my fragrance on that has been back ordered. And so I just got it ordered yesterday. So I'm just waiting on it to come in, and I ordered tons of it just so I wouldn't have this problem again. So
Awesome. Yep, that tends to happen. So guys, I did see at least one winner. Let me okay, again. You know what? It almost happened 3 times in a row. Except there's one number separating them now. Let me double check though and make sure that. Okay. Yeah, that was in. Okay. All right, Bill. Congratulations, brother. You have won the
Hey,
2-pack
Bill.
of soaps.
awesome.
Really.
Congrats, Bill.
I mean, I should be cussing you because that's my number right there. That's my number to guess every time. So, but yeah, and I think Christos and Josue, I think y'all streams might be a little behind, fellas, because them numbers just now rolled in. I mean, people was already saying congrats actually, and them numbers was rolling in. I guess if it was behind, y'all won't hear it until.
A couple of minutes,
But yeah. Yep. Bill, congrats. You're just going to reach out to Clint on Instagram
Yes, please.
and just give him your information there. And that will do it. So guys, if anybody has any questions, go ahead and throw them in the chat.
Yeah, certainly.
She guesses my number too all the time.
That's funny.
So real quick, guys, we'll scroll that again. If anybody wants anything, Socially 15 will be worth 20% off until midnight, at which time that code will go away forever. Right? And then this is what will be available from now on. So you'll have SB10 and Prime 10 as your new codes from midnight tonight. Well, actually, them codes are active now. You can use them now if you want.
They are active, yes.
But, obviously the better deal is going to be to go with Socially 15 and get you 20% off until midnight. And then, again, at which point SB10 and Prime 10 will get you 10% off. And them are both affiliate codes, just so everybody knows that.
So, Brett, I would encourage you to try this one. Man, if you like the Hemingways, I really think you'll like the Port Royal.
Oh, yeah. Brett. Absolutely.
So that's Drew Estates.
Yeah, Drew Estates. Yep. I was going to say, same people that do the acids.
Yeah.
They, I can't remember the guy. There was a couple of guys working at that shop, and one of them explained to me the process on them. The guy that knew a lot, he explained to me the process on that. It seemed pretty interesting.
Yeah, Pappy actually reached out to them to do that for them.
Wow.
It was one of the only few that they were considering, and so yeah, they're fermented in the Pappy cask.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So.
Yeah, that's what it was. So now when they do that, do they ferment all of the tobacco that goes into it or the wrapper?
It's the leaf.
No, okay.
Itself.
Okay.
And so on the tobacco plant, each leaf, depending on where it's at in the plant, will give a different flavor.
Right.
and so it just however they decide to blend that,
Does it have to do with the sugars and like where it's at in the plant?
I
Like
think
the more
so.
mature
I don't.
leaf it is. Yeah.
I would think so, and I know a lot of it has to do with the amount of sunlight it gets. Man,
Probably a lot of things factor in and make it different when you have an older leaf that's been kind of in the shadow compared to a newer leaf that's out close to the sun.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense, though. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Jason, they're coming. I mean, what do you think, Clint? Within the week?
Yeah,
Maybe 2?
it shouldn't be more than a week.
Okay.
I mean, they're almost ready.
Yeah.
Give a little give. It's not much longer.
Jason, we're just literally waiting for them to cure.
The cantaloupe soap is a surefire winner. So yeah, that one might also get stolen from you from the your significant other.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't have that one, but I can just imagine that it's good. I've got one in there. I've had it for a while. I don't even know what it is. Clint just threw it in there on one of my orders. I can't remember. It seems like he might have told me what it was. Casey, take it easy, bud.
Okay, so
Yeah, take
And
care,
I
man.
can't remember what it is, but man, it smells freaking good. I'm gonna have to message you here in a little while, or send you a picture of it so you can tell me what it is again. Ooh, but it's nice. Whatever it is, when we figure it out, you need to make a few loaves of that. It was really, really good.
Boston tea is also very nice. I like that one.
Ooh, Boston tea is good. Boston tea is good.
Margarita is crazy good. I love it.
So
it comes with a little salt on it and everything.
We recently just tried a new one that we did for these shows, and in addition to the margarita, so I did a key lime, and to me that key lime blew the margarita away.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna try that one too. That sounds good. I like key lime anything. I like the smell of it. I'm not sure if I like the pie. I've never had the pie, but yeah, I like the smell of it.
That one's for Disney.
Yep.
And so
Free Brett. I think me and Brett have very similar like scent palettes. Like we like the same stuff.
Yeah, I love that Boston tea. Ooh, that Boston tea was good.
sure.
Aaron's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 4, but no, he's 5 now. He's 5. Never mind. My bad.
Oh man. These youngsters get a beating, man.
Right,
Aaron
don't they?
and Jordan and Devin
And
from
Devin,
Beard Code.
Yeah. If y'all
Yeah.
never smelt that, it's definitely what it is.
That fruit punch is good. That fruit punch is dang good.
And
I like it.
You do all these product photos yourself, correct?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Man, there's a killer, especially the soap ones. Really well done.
Yeah, them soap photos come out really nice. I'll tell you what is better for me than fruit punch is that lemonade. Dude, that lemonade's got that carbonation. Oh, dude, it smells so good. I love that lemonade.
Yeah. Pete, I'm glad
Actually,
you like the
that's one of
Boston
my
tea.
favorites. All
I'm
time.
glad he got to try that.
Nope. Hook 'em. Same here, brother.
There
Same
you go.
here.
Nick.
My wife absolutely loves it.
What's up, Joey? Joey's cool.
That's
Oh yeah, I still got one in there.
yeah, that's the lemonade.
I still got one in there. I love that lemonade. You cannot beat that lemonade. Oh, that's no good, Billy. I hope you get you feeling better, man.
You know?
Yeah, I can't imagine that. So, Daniel, in my life, hands
That
down.
was
That's
awesome.
a big
That's funny.
statement. That's a big statement.
Yeah, it is.
I met Daniel at the Disney meetup because we both live in Florida, and man, such a cool guy. Such a cool guy. You know, man, I met some really great people there. You know, Carlisle was there. Disney Beersman. Russ was there. Russ was also an awesome dude to talk to.
Russ was there? Okay.
Yeah, Russ was there, man. It was cool meeting him.
Mick, get with Dagan.
Okay. Is that still screwed up?
and let me know what's going on there.
Okay. All right. Because it still hadn't been redeemed, has it?
Not that I've seen, no.
Okay.
But I've had several others come through just fine. So I'm not sure, but we'll make it for work.
Matter of fact, while we're sitting here, I'm going to.
Is Dagan using his phone or is he using his computer? Because if he's using his computer, maybe try it in a different browser. I've had that happen with a different company.
I'm going to message him
Okay.
right now.
Awesome. I appreciate that, Wiley.
Okay.
Yeah, Wally, it's a killer butter, man. Dylan
Yep.
Beard's fantastic.
Awesome.
I think that you will. Okay, Dagan was in here. All right, so I just now messaged him. Okay. I'm glad you was in here. Glad you was in here, Dagan.
That's my bud, man. I love seeing him and Ron on their live streams during the day. They crack me up, man.
Dude, I love it. You know,
those guys go back and forth joking with each
I love
other.
it when Ron starts getting cranky with Dagan. Dagan's so patient. He has all the patience in the world.
He's just hanging out, man.
That cracks me up so much.
Yeah.
When Ron goes to
That's
getting
great.
cranky with him. Oh, okay, Dagan. I didn't even know you said anything about that in the chat. I missed it in the chat, Dagan. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh yeah, though. So a funny story about that. Hookem, my mom was wanting to try some of these craft soaps. So we gave her. My wife has a special scent in there that Clint's never actually released except to her. It's called Monkey Farts. And so we give her a little bit of that, but she liked the oatmeal and honey. She smelled that. That was my bar. And she smelled it. She's like, "Oh, I want that." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I give her that. And before she even used the Monkey Farts or any of the other ones that we give her, she was like, "I want some more of that oatmeal and honey." She's like, "I really like that." So luckily, Clint had just a couple left, so I was able to get that for her. But yeah, no, it's really nice. It's got real oatmeal on top of it and everything. It's a really, really nice looking bar. It's got like a honeycomb imprint on the top of it. I mean, it's a as far
That's
as
cool.
like the aesthetics of it, that's probably the nicest looking bar that there is.
I got an idea with those
salt.
little honeycomb imprints are so cool, and I think I've
Super
told
really cool.
Clint about it. I think you could do some really cool stuff with that.
Ron said I like to tease Dagan. That's
Yeah,
That's funny.
Ron, got a big heart, man. You're an awesome dude. We know you're just messing around. It's cool.
Yep. Which one you gonna open, Pete? I
Yeah,
think
right.
Pete said Hemingway's. I think
Yeah.
that's what he said a while ago. Either that or that's what he's finishing up. Yeah.
Those are
It's
rare
awesome.
find right now.
Yep. So all right, guys, we're gonna start to go ahead and wrap it up. Again, let me see here. The discount code, I'll scroll that again one more time. That'll be good till midnight tonight, and then it will be gone forever. So yeah, if anybody wants to take advantage, now would be the time. We will scroll that one more time. That's going to be the Port Royal scent profile. You can get that in the whole collection. Congrats to the winners tonight.
Everyone
Yep.
that won, for sure.
That's all good wins.
Yeah, for sure.
Who was it? Native won the oils. Native, if you would, man, reach out to either all three of us or any one of us and let us know what you think about Port Royal.
Yeah.
We would love to hear the feedback on it. Just what you think about the scent.
Yeah.
There's a couple of, I think, people that are local to Clint that have had the scent that really like it. But other than that, I don't think anybody else in the community besides me and Walt have.
You know, I gave one away for Anthony's kiddo giveaway, charity auction. But outside of that, that's the only one that's ever been shipped anywhere outside of the two y'all have.
Okay.
Everything else.
Have you gotten any feedback from that one yet?
No, he just got it just a couple, either day before yesterday or today, or just a few
Okay.
days ago.
Okay.
And
It's a Brandon Bills hat, buddy. Joey has an interesting question.
The vibe. Let's think. Earthy, sweet, earthy cologne. No, that's not right. That's not right. Walt, go for it.
Sophisticated gentleman with a hint of spice in the back note. The peppercorn just really, really works well with that fresh tobacco leaf. And it's like a fresh tobacco, which it's kind of hard to imagine, but just imagine walking out in a tobacco field, and you get that fresh, authentic smell. And I think from all your experience with tobacco, Clint, is where you really are able to pick these out. So it works really well with that peppercorn. But it is a manly scent that you'll definitely like, Joey.
Agreed.
Something else I'll add, and I don't mean this. To me, it's one of our stronger scents that we have as well.
Yeah, I'll buy that for sure. Sure.
And Walt, you can attest to this because I know how you are with strong scents. I don't feel like it's overly strong by any means, but it is one of our, to me, the strongest scent we have, really, right there with Hemingway's.
Yeah.
I've had some scents that I couldn't wear, and I had to I have like some Metafoam seed oil, regular that I had to kind of dilute it down because the scent was just too strong. I don't have to do that with these. I'm not touching these oils.
Oh, yeah.
They are just perfect, perfect scent strength. Thanks, Joey. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Thanks, Lynn Shark.
Okay, so Dagan said still nothing. I don't understand that.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. I don't have the original email anymore either.
I'll look through and see what I've got.
Listen, Dagan walked me through what he was doing, and I used one time just to see if it would work. He's not doing anything wrong that I can tell.
Okay.
No, I don't think it's him at all. I think that it was either something that I did. I sent him the wrong email or something, or I'm giving him the wrong instructions or something like that. But anyway, all right, guys, we are going to go ahead and wrap it up right here. Dagan, hopefully we can get that. Maybe we can get that sorted out. Maybe tonight. The gift card was paid for, so if nothing else, you can just make an order. Maybe Clint can make you a discount code or something,
Yeah, we are, because it's for some reason it's showing redeemed
Okay.
already. So I'll get with Dagan.
Okay. But anyway, all right, guys, we appreciate everybody for joining. Again, that 20% is good until midnight. If you got any questions after the stream, just reach out to any one of us. We'll be happy to help you. And guys, I appreciate y'all, and we will see you all next week. Tommy, take it easy, buddy.
Thank you, everybody.